Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Rajon Rondo?
Well, you can say a lot of good things about him, Kevin, but maybe the best is that he just makes his players better. The guys around him, his passing, his leadership, he just knows how to get the most out of the guys on his squad.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball, very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you, room service style.
The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against the Raptors in Toronto. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. Came right down to the wire.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty, guys. They got the win in that game, and that's all they care about.
And actually, Steve, teams take pride in wins like that. When they're not at their best and they still get the job done, that's satisfying. They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Now, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said, if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
No question. You know, and it's one thing to plan for them. It's another thing when you actually see them. This is an explosive club, so they've got to be ready defensively.
Yeah, it takes some defensive creativity in my mind. He's shown himself to be a coach who's always got a few wrinkles in his pocket.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Bailey.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Heat.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
And the basket good.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Walker the pass to Turner. Bean. Davis is out. There's Oladipo. A three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Rondo. The offensive rebound. Pull up the pass to Woods. Here's Gilmore. That one off the back iron and out.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Walker the pass to Bailey. Outside Turner. The pass to Walker. Lock at 6. Gives him the lead pass. No good from Bailey. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. No good from Woods.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Now Walker in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Shots good by Turner. Rondo with it. Pass to Woods. Gilmore, defended by Dixon. Woods, the pass to Gilmore. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Celtics shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
Parker's checked in for Boston. The Cavaliers shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Bailey, covered by Parker. Dixon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Boston trailing. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And this is a big game, guys, today, because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road, and this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Parker. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. From past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night. I think Steve nailed it moments ago, Clark, talking about, these series of 3-4 games between these two teams during the year, and eventually they'll know each other very well. But as we see now, the slate between them is clean.
And being that it is their first meeting, Kevin, I'm actually anxious and curious to see what's changed in terms of how they come at each other compared to last season.
Now Turner after the missed 3 from Gilmore. That's good. And it's 6 points for Evan Turner. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Rondo. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shoots it. No good from Gilmore.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
No good from Dixon.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Pass to Pope. Just his first attempt. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. B's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Walker. B. The feed to Oladipo. He passes to Bailey. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Dishes it to Turner. Bailey covered by Parker. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Celtics making courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Well, you look at B, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, that's why he's playing with so much confidence. I mean, he just has that belief because of what he did last year.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Glenn Davis, and it's Wagner in at the 2 spot. Rondo against Johnson. Bailey passes to Johnson. And the pass to Dixon. Outside Mayo. B to the paint with the clock winding down. He dinks the rim with a 2-hand slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Celtics trail by 6. Passes it to Woods. Pass to Wagner. Now the dish to Rondo. Gilmore, defended by Dixon. Here's the block. They recover it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kemba Walker comes in for Johnson. And Walker gets to Turner. Left side, Turner. There's the pass to Dixon. The Celtics making a switch here. Pope's checked in. Turner gets the screen from Dixon. Here's Walker, and it's blocked. Now here's Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Bailey passes it to Dixon. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. Passes it to Woods. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Gilmore. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. He's got 12.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Bailey passes to Turner. Rejected by Gilmore. Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by Gilmore.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Davis sets a screen. Rondo dishes to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his first points in this one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
The shot's good from Bailey.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, B, in the last outing against the Raptors, delivered quite a performance. He ended with 31 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing for.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Back to Turner. Tries to keep it alive. Dixon passes to Walker. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
They set the pick. The pass to Stone. Uncovered. Shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Walker the pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. Good on the shot. He's got 12.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
This is it to Woods. Pass to Gilmore. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 14.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Inside. Hey, wow, and that sort of... showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like
instantly a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Boston with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. And that one's good. Parker. Parker's got his third basket of the night right there. And there's the pass to Gilmore. Stone passes to Rondo. Green with a screen for Rondo. He passes to Stone. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try, and another basket for Boston.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Mayo against Rondo. Mayo the pass to Bailey. Back to Mayo. Cleveland moving it around. Feeds it to Bekovic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, you talk about strength and physicality at the center position. Bekovic is right there with anybody. And he's got an imposing game. Reminds me a little bit of Marc Gasol in that regard. He can use that strength to power you down low, but he's also got some skill as well.
You know, that's an interesting comparison. I love how he always battles, Steve. A terrific offensive rebounder. Gets a lot of stickbacks. Very tenacious. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in blocks, first in free throw percentage. And they were also #1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks. Because #1 in the league, obviously, really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth. And the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
Down low, a steal. Black defended by Oladipo. Rondo's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Passes to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Oladipo. This one for 3. Pass to Bailey. He kicks it to Oladipo. The shot no good. Great D that time from Gilmore. He dishes it to Rondo. The pass to Gilmore. There's the screen. He passes it to Wagner. No one near him. And again, it's Boston converting.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Oladipo misses.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Passes it to Black. He feeds it to Rondo. Gilmore defended by Bailey. Black the pass to Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Sparks defended by Black. Here's Bailey. And the shot is good. He's got 16 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Wagner. Now the pass to Black. Rondo. Pass to Gilmore. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Bailey. He's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
The feed to Oladipo. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Bailey passes to Walker. It's good from long range. Walker's got 10 points in the game. Here's Pope. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well, guys. He made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time. Now, you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
And so we wrap up the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Live from 2K Sports, it's the Monday night edition of the Halftime Report. Cleveland has the lead against Boston. Their advantage in free throw percentage has given them a significant edge. B scoring with ease against the Celtics D. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket buying. And the Celtics still keeping at it. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Rajon Rondo playing impressively so far. He's got 4 points and has kept everyone else involved, piling up the assists. That's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call. Second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
And what a game for B. He has 9 rebounds, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him, too. Try to give him another open look or two.
Bailey, he's in at center. Oladipo is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Dixon in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Out to Turner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Well, you look at B, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
I know he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that list when all was said and done. I mean, just a man among boys out there.
Here's Gilmore. Off target from three-point range.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now, here's Oladipo. Bailey passes to Turner. B. Tipped away. Pass to Walker. From the high post, he drills it. Walker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs. Celtics trail by 8. Rondo off the pick from Davis. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Gilmore. From 8. Busted. No good that time either.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Turner. Left side Turner. Tries it from 19. Here's Bailey. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, you know the fans out in Charlotte are desperately hoping for a win there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, of course, last year's superb free throw shooting above 90%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Here's Rondo. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. He passes to Gilmore. Here's Woods. And the jumper is good. He's got 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rondo against Walker. Back to Turner. And there's the pass to Bailey. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Bailey. Here's Oladipo. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Oladipo's got 7 points.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Celtics trail by 10. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Rondo. Pass to Gilmore. Fires from 18. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. He's got 17. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside, Walker. Back to Turner. Outside, Walker. He passes to Bailey. Davis is out. Dishes it to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. Bailey passes to Oladipo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got 10.
Yeah, he's a bomber, and that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. Of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
No good from Dixon.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Rondo kicks to Pope. Back to Rondo. And the pass to Gilmore. The dish now to Davis. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Bailey passes to Turner. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Dixon.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 22.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Back to Turner. Passes it to Bailey. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Drop back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Cleveland. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pope. No good. Nice D from Oladipo. Feeds to Walker.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. Kicks it to Oladipo. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Baker.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Nice shot by Rondo. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Hood. He kicks to Walker. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
He dishes it to Rondo. Outside Rondo. Pass to Stone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. Here's Gilmore. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Walker outside. Goes back up. They retain possession.
So it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
That free throw good from Pekovic. The Celtics making a switch here. Good on both. Celtics trail by 8. There's the pick. Baker passes to Wagner. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. 8th in lowest turnovers per game. 16th in free throw percentage. As for the rebounding numbers, not as strong as you would think. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of better.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. And that became a big part of their identity.
The pass to Stone. Rejected by May. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Well, you look at B, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
You know, to me, everything about free throws is about routine and consistency. How you set up. What is your pre-shot routine? Where you look. How you follow through. I mean, whatever he did last year, he did it better than anybody else because he led the league in that category.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Celtics trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Stone passes to Gilmore. He feeds it to Jeffries. From the top of the key, he buries it. Jeffries got his first basket of the night.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Pass to McMillan. Here's Hood for the 3. Gets it to go. He's got 5.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
The Celtics have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 13. The feed now to Jeffries. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. Gets the bucket.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now here's Mayo. 6 points for him. Sparks passes to Baylor. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. B's got 6 here in this quarter.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Baker passes to Stone. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now look at the Campbell. Clear's upcoming schedule. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Here's Mayo. There's a good screen. He passes to Sparks. Here's McMillan, defended by Stone. Bailey passes to Sparks. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Wagner. Celtics trail by 10. There's the pass to Baker. Nice ball movement by Boston. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 11.
Well, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Mayo, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have. That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
1:09 left in the third quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
The shot will not go. Nice D from Bailey. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Hood. B. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Leads him in there. McMillan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. McMillan's got his first 2 points of the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Hood, and he goes in for the dunk.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Passes it to Gilmore. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
DeMayo takes the 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
This Friday.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Gilmore in at the power forward. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Pull up the pass to Gilmore. Dishes it to Rondo. Pass to Gilmore from downtown. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Gotten 4 of his 7 3-point attempts to drop. Really getting it done out there. The pass to Bailey. Davis is there. And again, it's Cleveland.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 31.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Now, here's Oladipo. And it's Walker penetrating. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Rondo passes to Gilmore. shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker dishes to Turner. Back to Walker. He passes it to Bailey. The stupendous finish in traffic. B's got 26.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Cleveland leading by 11. Outside, Walker. Makes the lead pass. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Cleveland. No good from Gilmore.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Oladipo, the pass to Bailey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The defense played him close on that one, but he just would not be denied. Aggressive move for the score.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Gilmore. They set the screen. Pass to Woods. Shoots from the baseline, and Evan Turner pulls it down. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
The shot's good from Gilmore.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. And Oladipo kicks to Walker. B. With the lead pass.
What a nice feed. And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of play. Versatile as baking soda. Multi-uses, multi-dimension. He can do it all.
Outside Rondo. The pass to Woods. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here's Walker. There's the dish to Oladipo. He passes to Bailey. Passes it to Dixon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Gilmore. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Blacks checked in for Boston. And that one misses. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Pope. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Davis. Here's Pope. Nice D from Bailey.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Feeds it to Oladipo. B. Pass to Dixon. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pope's shot is good. Here's Oladipo. On the wing, Turner. The pass to Dixon. Defended by Black. Bailey. And rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
Celtics trail by 17. And here's Rondo. Rondo off the pitch from Black. Rondo passes to Woods. Back to Rondo. From beyond the arc. Gets it to go. And here are the Cavaliers now. They led by as many as 18 points. Oladipo, the pass to Bailey. Kicks to Oladipo. He passes to Dixon. It's rebounded by Woods. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. All alone. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Now Oladipo. Pass to Bailey. On the wing, Turner. He kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. Bailey passes to Oladipo. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. Rondo drives in. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Bailey. B's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Leads him in there. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 12 points for Evan Turner.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Davis with a screen on Walker. Here's Rondo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Baker, who's checking in for Boston. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 13. He dishes it to Turner. He drains the quick shot.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Celtics have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Rondo against Walker. Rondo passes to Baker. Here's Pope. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
He feeds it to Walker. Dixon passes to Walker. B. Dishes to Oladipo. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
I'll tell you. I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Pope. Back to Rondo. Pass to Baker. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebounding.
Now the pass to Dixon. B. The feed to Walker. He passes to Bailey. Back to Walker. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Celtics trail by 17. Rondo with the ball. Pope kicks to Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Cleveland leading by 15. And Oladipo kicks to Walker. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Dixon passes to Bailey. Rocket 6. The dish to Walker. Passes it to Bailey. Back to Walker. From 15 feet away. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Bailey defended by Baker. Bailey passes to Turner. Count the bucket.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. That free throw good from Turner. And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
Now here's Rondo. Davis up top. Feeds to Green. Defended by Dixon. Goes up on the block. And it's Green. Missing. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Bailey passes to Walker. B guarded by Green. Bailey guarded by Green. Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Here's Dixon. Great D that time from Davis. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Woods. Here's Pope. Turner covering. Pope kicks to Green. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Outside, Walker. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisburg, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay them, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say them. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna let you stop me from causing man. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm doing this for me. So fuck the world, feed it beans. It's gassed up. If things are stopping me, I'ma be what I set out to be without.
I gotta testify, come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify, come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the rock, before Cam got the shit to pop, the doors is closed. I felt like bad boy street team, I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go, take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus I ain't had no phone in my apartment. Let's take them back to the club. At least about an hour I stand online. I just wanted to dance, I went to Jake.
Your teammates were raving about your overall level of play in tonight's win. Did you feel like your strong performance ultimately led the team to victory?
I felt like I played a pretty good game. It's nice to hear that kind of praise coming from my teammates because their opinions mean a lot more to me than what I typically get from the media. No offense, you guys. And I'd say my play tonight was certainly a contributing factor, but there's a lot more that goes into a win than just what I'm doing.
From the stripper bitch, she from Kankakee, just bought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove, you know how it goes, she wanna smoke. So I bought some dope and took her to the O. Just got some top from the stripper bitch, she from Kankakee, just bought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the stove, you know how it goes, she wanna smoke. So I bought some dope and took her to the O. We in the she left her person named Trip. You know I'm a player, we can go there first. I busted you, pulled up to a spot. She live by the park, it's getting dark. My Glock on my lap, I'm just thinking smart, so she hop out. She switching this shit, this bitch thinking shit. She got 2 minutes, if she ain't back out, then she gon' need a lift. She left her phone, so I picked it up. This hoe slow as fuck, now missed calls, 3 of them for mom, the other 6 say duck. Now I look up, and I see a truck, it's just pulling up, someone hopped out. A big goofy nigga, he tryna look tough. I'm like, what he tryna do? So I clutched my move, but he kept walking. He don't want no smoke, boy, he not bulletproof. He's got the top from the stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just brought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. Just got the top from the stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just brought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. Now she walk out, she stop in the track, she get the stepping back, and I hit smack. This big goofy nigga, he pulling her tracks, I wanna help, but this ain't my hoe. You know how it go, don't got no cake. I still got her phone, she taking too long. She get loose, she run to my car, so I hit the lock, toss to her phone. So shorty, I'm gone, bitch, you on your own. But here come Goofy, he hollering this shit, yelling about a bitch, picked up a brick. He immersed it on brick and threw it at my whip. Now I'm like shit, I hopped out so quick, then I raised my blick and I don't miss. I let off 2 shots, I hit him in his shit. Now Vontae quick, what you finna do? Cause this gon' make the news, gotta make your move. Told that bitch get in cause she looking confused. I broke the rules, cause this bitch a witness. Plus I just popped through, but she ain't crying. Plus this hoe is smiling and this bitch look cute. So we slide out, I'm checking my mirrors. Made it to the house, told her hop out. She say that she hungry, I not back, no doubt. I know you mad, cause I smoked your man. Left him on the curb, she started laughing. She say fuck that nigga, he from 63rd. Just got some top from the stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just brought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. Just got some top from the stripper bitch. She from Kankakee, just brought a Glock with a ruler clip. Boy, don't play with me, this bitch a hoe. Met her at the store, you know how it go. She wanna smoke, so I bought some dope and took her to the O. Took her to the O. Huh? What? Took her to the O. Huh? What? You know how it go. Huh? What? This shit ain't for show. Run up then I blow. Yeah. Took her to the O. DJ on the beat, so it's bang. You know how it go.
We make it cool to be something.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you what promises to be a very exciting Friday night matchup. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And as we take a look here at Derrick Rose, guys, what's your take?
Just incredible maturity and leadership, Kevin. Rose sets the tone for this club. He works so hard. He loves the game. And yet he's humble. He doesn't crave the spotlight. He really wants to share the ball and share the glory with his team.
And you love the work ethic, and everything you said is right on point, Steve. I mean, he's prepared, he works hard, he's growing as a leader. He plays the game with the right level of respect and attitude and tenacity. And just as important is that when the game's on the line, he's not shying away from the ball.
Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Timberwolves. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from the three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
He remained upbeat about their performance this season, even though it hasn't put them with the elite teams in the NBA. He said, the effort's been there, we just haven't yet gotten the results we've been hoping for. Maybe we'll see the start of something tonight. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the Cavaliers with possession. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And over the course of last season, they dropped the majority of their games when facing this team.
Now here's Turner. 17 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. You know, going back to Steve's point, this series was not one of the highlights of the season last year.
Yeah, Kev, you wouldn't expect them to come out on the wrong end of that series, but it happened that way, and we'll see what happens going forward.
Now here's Rose. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Rose with the ball. Guarded by Walker. Pulls it up. And it's back by Bailey. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Here's Crawford after the made shot from Evan Turner. Rose off the pick from Childress. Double team on Rose. Back to Crawford. 6 to shoot. Outside Rose. A floater. No good.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Turner. Shot is off. Great D that time from Childress. Crawford kicks to Rose. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Childress. Finley. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Childress has got his first bucket of the night.
You gotta love his position near the hoop, anticipating the play and getting the putback.
Bailey passes to Dixon. 9 feet out and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Dixon. The Bulls making a switch here. Mays checked in. And the free throw is good from Dixon. Bulls trail by 4. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Walker. Rose gets to Oakley. Count the bucket. Oakley's got his first basket.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for a high percentage shot.
The shot's good from Dixon. Here's Rose. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Matt. Back to Rose. Rose off the pick from Finley. There's Crawford with the 3. They get it back. May. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Well, you look at B. Fierce inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
You know, you don't think of a shot blocker being a combination of power and finesse, but in leading the league, that's exactly what he was.
Both free throws good from May. Cavaliers leading. The pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Pass to Bailey. Here's Dixon.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Full 24-second shot clock. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Bailey defended by May. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
One of the oldest players in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Here's Finley following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Oakley. Feeds it to Crawford. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. He passes it to Finley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Bailey passes to Turner. Outside, Walker. Back to Turner. Outside, Walker. Just his first attempt. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Cleveland, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Now here's Crawford. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota. Rose dishes to Oakley. Back to Rose. Rose off the big from Finley. Oakley a screen on Turner. Rose gets to Oakley. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bailey passes to Dixon. Ripped away. And here's Crawford. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Rose gets the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 1. Walker goes in. Pass to Dixon. A steal. It's Crawford on the wing. Defended by Oladipo. Crawford gets to Oakley. He feeds it to Rose. A stupendous finish in traffic. Rose has got 7 points.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Now the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Oakley.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Rose gets to Oakley. Back to Rose. This is to Oakley. Just 5 to shoot. Right side Rose. And 2 long on the shot.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
Now here's Walker. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He's their leader defensively. He's able to do so many things well on that end of the court. And takes the pressure off everybody around it. An indispensable asset for him.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Here's Rose. He has 7. Childress with a screen for Rose. Passes it to Finley. Puts up the baby hook. Rebounded by Pekovic.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Bailey passes to Mayer. Pekovic tried to bank it in, but he misses. Back to Rose. Rose off the pick from Childress. Back to Rose. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The Bulls keep it alive. Outside Oakley. There's the feed to Childress. Back to Oakley. He kicks it to Rose. He dishes it to Oakley. Outside Rose for the three. They get a pick. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 4th and rebound. 8th.
They get a hand on it. Bailey, he's in at center. Oladipo is out there with Evan Turner, and it's McMillan, and it's Dixon in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Chicago leading. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, B, in the last outing against the Celtics, got down to business. He finished with 33 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. His teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
Shot clock at 6. Teague, the pass to May. Nice D from Bailey.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you. He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much side isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The Bulls have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Teague kicks to Childress. Tries to snap the cold streak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Walker's checked in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
He passes to Bailey. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Crawford dishes to Childress. Kicks it to Teague. Right side Teague. There's the double team with Walker. And yes, sir, that one drops. Teague's got his first points in this one. And so here's Cleveland. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And Walker kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Walker beyond the arc. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Crawford passes to Teague. Childress with a screen for Teague. There's the dish to Oakley. Teague. Rebounded by Oladipo.
Well, you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Outside, Walker. On the wing, Turner. And the foul on Marcus T. That's his first foul. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. Dixon passes to Turner. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the pass to Dixon. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Finley. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Rose kicks to Finley. Turner covering. Shoots a fader, and that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You know, he's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
Here's Bailey. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the players who are the best on the glass a season ago. Well, you look at B, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And Kevin, this guy was the top rebounder for a reason. Hustle and tenacity and pursuing the basketball. No luck involved in that. Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Oakley, a screen on Walker. Here's Finley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit. And, you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
This is a debate. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rose dishes to Crawford. Feeds to Childress from 13, and it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. The Cavaliers trailing. Bailey, who's guarded by Finley. Bailey passes to Dixon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there. You look at the stats for B, he's got 8 points. Some free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Well, you know, he understands the value of those easy points. Also, you know, getting the opponent into foul trouble. I mean, those are big. Those are the little things that will add up for a team trying to get a victory.
Outside Rose. Pass to Oakley. Lock at 6. High post try. Here's Finley, and it's blocked by Bailey. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Bailey. The 3. And good count. Don't forget, guys, what do you think about his comments in the press conference after the last game?
Even when questions are directed to him about him, he makes a note to go out of his way to mention his teammates and the work they've done. I think it helps foster a good relationship with them.
Well, the beauty of the game, to me, Clark, is that it is a team sport, and it's not just about, you know, how good you are as an individual. It's how the pieces fit. And a lot of times that comes down to relationships and how guys are getting along in the locker room.
Down low. Here's Pekovic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Pekovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
Here's Rose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Boy, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New Orleans.
Mayo off the pitch from Bailey. Mayo drives in. He passes to Sparks. B leads him in there. Sparks. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in blocks, first in free throw shooting, and they were also #1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks, because #1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth, and the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Childress is checked in, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Derrick Rose. Childress with a screen for Thomas. A second chance effort. Uses the glass to drop it in. Thomas got 6.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys. The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
24 seconds left in the first half. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Tiggs checked in. 5 to shoot. Shot's good from Bailey. He's at 12 now in the split.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
T kicks to Thomas. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Chicago making a switch here. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Hood. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers on top, leading by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is finally upon us, and on this Friday night, it's time for the halftime show. Cleveland has the lead against Chicago. Their advantage in free throw percentage has given them a significant edge. B keeping it in overdrive tonight following their win against the Celtics in Boston. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And for the Bulls, they're still gutting it out. The season just getting started. They're looking to get on the winning side of 500. Derrick Rose is their leading scorer. He's up to 9 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. And that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for joining me. And now, back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Bailey.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time, he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
So for Chicago right now, Jordan Crawford out there at Derrick Rose. Then it's Oakley, and it's Childress in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Takes such a delicate touch to hit that fadeaway jumper with a man in the face.
Goes off the pick from Finley. Rose double team. Five on the clock. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. There's the pick. Walker the pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
A look from Rose. Another one falls for Chicago. Rose has gone 5 of 11 from the field. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker dishes to Turner. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you go back and you look at the numbers from last season, he knocked down about 77% of his free throws.
He doesn't get the second one.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
And, you know, for the Pacers, that's a game that they would really like to win.
Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Rose kicks to Crawford. Screened by Oakley. Crawford passes to Rose. Outside Oakley. He feeds it to Crawford. The three ball. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker goes in. Oladipo with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. That's good. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dishes it to Oakley. Back to Rose. Fires the three. Rebounded by Bailey. He's got 8 rebounds in this game. Breaks the lead pass. And stolen by Oakley. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. Crawford guarded by Walker. Crawford outside. Back to Rose. Rose off the big from Finley. 6 to shoot. Rose kicks to Finley. Tries from 10. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 6 points for him. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Well, you look at B, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
You know, to me, everything about free throws is about routine and consistency. How you set up. What is your pre-shot routine? Where you look. How you follow through. I mean, whatever he did last year, he did it better than anybody else because he led the league in that category.
That free throw good from Trent. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Rose dishes to Crawford. And there's the pass to Finley. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Back to Walker. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Crawford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Oakley pass it to Rose. And Turner with the block. Pass it to Bailey. Defended by Childress. Pass to Dixon. Outside Turner. B. To the inside. It's intercepted. An even 3-on-3 break. Oakley kicks to Crawford. No good on the triple.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
The feed to Childress. Back to Crawford. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Turner leading the charge. Bulls trail by 6. Rose gets to Oakley. Turner with the steal. And here we break. Turner's got it. Here's Oladipo, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Rose.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for Chicago. Finley, and that one is hammered home.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
The pass to Bailey. Back to Walker. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. And it's Walker penetrating. Tries yet again. And it's blocked by Finley. Upside Thomas. Rejected by Bailey. Blocks it again. Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Marcus Teague, he's checked in for Jordan Crawford. 3 from the inbound. They get the rebound. Oladipo, the pass to Bailey. He kicks it to Oladipo. He dishes it to Walker. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Feeds it to Oladipo. Pass to Walker. Takes a three. It's all in by the Bulls. Childress has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Thomas kicks to T. Back to Thomas. The dish now to Oakland. From deep. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Passes it to Sparks. Back to Walker. Sparks passes to Bailey. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
You know, you can't say enough about the work he's put in at the charity stripe tonight.
Oh, he's just been so confident at the line all game long.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Morris is checked in for Oakland.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
There's a good screen. T kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Childress. It's rebounded by Bailey.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
And it's Turner off the drive. Bailey passes to Walker. Bailey defended by Childress. Walker the pass to Bailey. The 3. Shot's good by Walker. He's down 11 points.
Well, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Thomas dishes to T. Back to Thomas. Shoots the 3. Kicks it to Morris. Finley. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Thomas. He passes to Finley. Turner covering. The fader. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's the screen. Inside. No good from Sparks.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Dishes it to Morris. Pass to Thomas. Upside Thomas. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Bailey. He's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him. Outside Turner. He's guarded by Finley.
Here's Bailey. Floats in the hook shot. He's got 22 points.
Boy, he can be devastating with that hook shot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Walker gets a screen from Bailey. Walker the pass to Bailey. Second shot opportunity and gets half by the D. He'll go to the line. No good on that one. And the Bulls making a change here. And he sinks the second. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. T kicks to Thomas. Outside Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Thomas. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Thomas got 8 points.
Yeah, he's only 1 for 5 from the field this quarter. Not in rhythm at all.
Johnson, the pass to Hood. Back to Johnson. Here's Hood. The pass to Bailey. Here's Hood. Defended by Childress. Thomas with the block. And they get it back. That is good. And now 24 points for B.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Here's Finley. Another one falls for Chicago.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Johnson off the pitch from Bailey. Johnson, the pass to Bailey. Here's Sparks. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
T kicks to Thomas. 29 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the feed to Childress, and he makes good on the layup. Childress has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Cleveland leading by 5. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
On tap next.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Bailey in at center. Mayo out there with McMillan. And it's Dixon in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Pass to Hood. Cleveland moving the ball around. Passes it to Bailey. Fires from deep. Crawford with the rebound.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
3-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he is going ice cold here.
Bailey passes to Dixon. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Beautiful finger roll to cap the head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor back.
Rose kicks to Crawford. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And, you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Crawford kicks to Rose. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Oakley dishes to Crawford. Feeds to Childress. Fade away. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Turner passes to Walker. Bean. Outside Mayo. He kicks to Turner. Pass to Bailey.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Free throw good from Bailey. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Crawford kicks to Rose. Back to Crawford. Oakley, a screen on Mayo. Open shot. Crawford. That's short off the rim.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Bailey. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Stolen by Walker. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Cleveland. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
And Rose drops them both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, the Cavaliers leading by 8. Walker with it. Bailey passes to Turner. He dishes it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Bailey. Kicks to Oladipo. Launches it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his third foul of the game. So it's Chicago now. The dish to Oakley. Now Rose. Back to Oakley. Just 5 to shoot. Rose attacking. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good. And that's 13 points for Kemba Walker.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Rose dishes to Oakley. He passes to Finley. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Oakley. Crawford jacks up a 3. That's good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Back to Turner. Pass to Dixon. 7-foot shot. Here's Bailey. The rebound by Childress. Childress has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Crawford's shot is good. Here's Walker. Walker gets a screen from Bailey. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's 15 points for Kemba Walker.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
There's Rose with the three, and the Bulls get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
He feeds it to Oakland. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rejected by Bailey. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bailey. Bulls trail by 9. Outside Rose. Childress with a screen for Rose. Dishes to Childress. Outside Oakley. Outside Rose. 5 on the clock. Up and in on the way. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And the next foul will put them over the limit and in the bonus.
A chance to get some easy points at the line here, so it makes sense to be aggressive.
Pass to Bailey. Double by Finley. Bailey passes to Walker. Now the feed to Oladipo. Lets it fly. And good. He nails it. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, you hate to see guys suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
To the middle. Here's Childress. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Now here's Oladipo. Guarded by Crawford. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. The pass to Bailey. Back to Turner. B, defended by Childress. Bailey passes to Oladipo. And good on the basket. Hook it.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And here's Rose. Pass to Oakley. From beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's Rose missing.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Bailey, defended by Childress, doubled by Oakley. Feeds it to Oladipo. Bailey passes to Oladipo. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Well, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense. That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And so here's Cleveland. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Clock at 6. Bailey, defended by Childress. Bailey. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rose in the post, defended by Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Here's Crawford. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Crawford's got 10 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Bailey, defended by Childress. Here's Dixon, count it from 12. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Rose goes in. He kicks to Childress. Pushing it up. Here's Bailey. Gets the bucket. He's got 34.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Oakley kicks to Rose. Rose off the pick from Finley. Rose, guarded by Walker. Crawford left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's Crawford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, he gives himself a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right. Walker the pass to Bailey. Oladipo. Cleveland moving the ball around. Passes it to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Oladipo. Chicago grabs the miss. Childress has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Bailey. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Rose kicks to Crawford. The dish to Childress. And it's blocked by Bailey.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Six to shoot. Turner passes to Bailey. Rose with the double team. With the shot. The shot will not go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Trying to get back on track. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Turner.
Looking at the game Rose has been having. 18 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots with the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, good numbers, and that's been important for his team. They needed some points. He's provided some easy ones at the foul line, so he's making an impact here.
Pass to McMillan. B. Lopez left side. Noah. Some solid defense from May.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Hayward dishes to T. No good with the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, B.
RGF Production.